Alrighty, folks, I have a wonderful conversation for you this morning. Something I was very excited to announce yesterday or last week, excuse me, was the ladies of ORaaT have set up their accountability group. I believe it occurs every Wednesday, I think at 8 a.m. And the reason it exists is this young lady right here. She said, enough talk. Let's get it scheduled. Amelia, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me, Michael.
Oh, absolutely. I know you're kind of co-leading with a fan favorite on the channel, Jennifer Tam, but you really took the bull by the horn and said, enough talk, ladies. Let's get one scheduled. So I just wanted to thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, why don't you introduce yourself to the audience, who you are, and why you joined school, and more importantly, why you thought the accountability group was the right idea to get started.
Yeah. So hi, I'm Amelia Bolema. I'm a pretty new investor. My husband and I have been, we bought a duplex last year, and we have that in addition to our primary home. And I joined the school community just to kind of like you talk about, Michael, get off the spreadsheets and start networking and just connecting with other people that are, at my stage in their real estate investing journey and at other stages as well. And with the women's accountability group, I just felt like that would be a great one for me to pop in and join. People were kind of talking about it right when I joined school, so I figured, hey, let's just, a lot of people, I created a poll, everyone said 80, or a lot of people said 8 a.m. Wednesday work, so I just figured, let's do it.
There you go. There you go. It's really it was really an important group to get created. I had been kind of poking and prodding for the better part of 4, maybe even 6 weeks, saying, hey, somebody has to pick this up. So again, kudos to you for saying yes. But the reason it's important to me is because, generally speaking, as a content creator, a guy, if you look at my statistics, it's like 88% male and 12% female, right? When I look at my YouTube statistics, and frankly, that's not okay, right? Real estate investing is not, or should not be, it just shouldn't be male dominated. And my stats, again, as a contributor or creator, are really just over rotated. So trying to have a school community that's open to all and helpful to all, I really did need, someone like yourself to say, let's create this. And I think that's going to attract more and more females. Cause again, I think it's such a great community. And now with you and Jen leading this, I think we're going to even invite more people. So it was important for me to get created.
Yeah, definitely. I think creating that space right when I saw that category pop up, I was like, oh, that's great. I'll start chatting on here. So thank you. Yeah, that's super great that we have that now.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, I always want to hear about the first deal. So what can you tell me about this duplex you and your husband picked up last year?
So we were thinking about buying property for a while, and we were trying to buy a house in 2020, and we were not able to. We live about an hour outside of Portland, and it was just craziness. And I work with a lot of contractors, and many of them are investors. And so a couple of them told me, hey, you should think about buying a duplex. You should think about rentals and, read this book, follow Michael Zuber and Dion Talks and check it out. So I did. I talked to my husband about it. He was like, all right, let's do it. We bought a duplex, lived in one half, rented out the other.
Wow.
It's not a great deal. We definitely should have done a little bit more work before buying it. I would say it's an average deal in the cash flow. It pays for itself. It's not an alligator. But could be better. But it's
so
great.
So the original purchase was a house hack. So you lived in one side of the unit. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. And then it sounds like you recently picked up your primary home, and now you rent out both sides.
Yeah, so renting out both sides, and then the market has been great for buyers recently. So we found this new build that was a really great deal, and we figured, hey, the duplex can pay for itself, and we can get our own home, and then just keep saving up and buy the next duplex after
Buy
this.
the next one. Yeah, very cool. So again, so did you pick that up this year, the new build?
Yes, October.
Actually. Oh wow, very recent. Very recent. So I'm curious, Olivia and I picked up a new build, gosh, way back in 23 now. We were able to negotiate a reduction in price. We got them to buy the rate down and got some closing cost credit. Were you guys able to negotiate things like that, or what happened?
Yeah, so it's actually not, it was built in 2022.
Oh,
So it's
okay.
in a new build community, but
Hmm.
the couple that lived in here before us just they
Got it.
needed to sell. So we
Oh,
were able to get a really, really good price on it. And yeah, we bought down the rate a little bit.
yeah, motivated
Yeah.
sellers. That's I wish more people really understood that, right? Because maybe this even goes back to your duplex story, right? When you first get in the game, you're looking at the MLS, the seller wants to sell clearly, but you just never know if they're motivated. And when you do the work and you find someone that's motivated, you get a great price. You sometimes get seller financing. It makes it easier to make a great deal.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I mean, and I feel like if they have to sell, then you're kind of you're an out for them, right? They
Right,
need to
exactly.
offload this property and you're the answer to their solution to their problem.
Yeah, no, again, that's one of the things I hope people pick up, going forward is trying to find some motivation. It could be lots of things. It could be time of year, it could be job transfer, divorce. I mean, there's lots of reasons where you can find motivation. And we're clearly in a buyer's market, right?
Yeah.
October was really the start of the buyer's market and demand really fell off. And when you're in a buyer's market, it's your job to write and follow up on deals. So congratulations. I'm curious, how's it been being a landlord?
It's been great. We've had some really good tenants. We kind of followed Dion's method, and
Mhm.
our duplex has great parking. There's lots of storage. There's a fenced backyard. We allow pets,
Nice.
and then we just have kind of a high standard for the tenants. So 700 credit score, and
Oh yeah.
2.5 times the income. So yeah, it's been pretty easy so far. We have
Okay.
to replace the roof soon, so that's going to be a big expense coming up. But
Right.
other than that, we're pretty handy, so we've been doing a lot of the little stuff ourselves.
Oh, very, very cool. So I'm curious of the ladies of ORaaT, calls that you guys have had so far. What's been some of the topics that have been discussed? Let's give the audience a taste. Maybe some ladies out there watching this that should join school just for this community. What are some of the topics being discussed?
Yeah, definitely. So last week we talked about something we were grateful for in our real estate investing journey, and everybody shared kind of a goal that they had, and we're gonna follow up next week and see, hey, did you do the thing that you said you were gonna do?
Mm,
Um, yeah, and then Jennifer and someone else kind of also discussed being out of state
mm.
real estate investors out of California, and how different agents from different states kind of treat you based on that, which I'm sure
Yeah.
you can relate to.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. Again, I think I think it's really cool being kind of that safe place, other like-minded investors. And again, I just love the fact that the school community has folks at all levels, right? You talked
yeah,
earlier, the reason you joined was to get around other folks and learn from them. But don't forget, you're ahead of other people, right? There'll be people that join school that maybe are just beginning and they're going to look up to you and, want to talk about that duplex or the house hack. It is such a wonderful community um,
yeah,
of people that it is so much fun to watch every day.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So what are some things that you hope to accomplish, right? As one of the co-leads with you and Jennifer, shout out Jennifer. We hope you feel better. I know you're a little under the weather today, so I hope you feel better. But what are some of your goals for leading this?
Um, I think just the accountability part is really big for me. Just making sure that we're doing what we say we're going to do, because I think having a goal weekly or monthly, and having people that you kind of have to not report to, but
Yeah.
check back in with, it helps you to not do it.
No, that's exactly what the accountability group should be. And again, uh, it's Wednesday, 8 a.m. Pacific. It's on the calendar. There's a Zoom link. Yourself or Jen, you're going to alternate who's leading it. But that's the whole goal, is to get in a room with like-minded people share with what you're trying to do, and then follow up and support each other, right?
Yeah.
Be there, be there for the wins and be there for the misses. And it's, I think it's going to be wild. Like, I think, Frank, old guy REI, he's been doing this. I think he just did his 22nd one in a row.
Oh,
Right.
wow.
I can't wait till, he was first. So shout out Frank for doing that. But yeah, it's going to be wild because 22 weeks, that's like 5 months. So, we'll be in March or April.
Yeah.
It'll be fun to see how big the community is then, how many ladies are joining, most weeks. The other thing I want to let you know is if you want to bring in other speakers, other, like Anna Kelly, Beth Traverso, Casey, Brick by Brick, you want to bring in one of the millionaires that comes back on the channel, just let me know. I can help make that happen. I know
That's
they'd want to,
amazing. Yeah, thank you.
support you. Any thoughts or questions for me or ideas as we kind of wrap this up? Welcome to December, by the way. It is December 1st.
Oh, it is, yeah. Um, no, I don't think so. I hope more ladies join in if they can. Wednesday, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Hop on, introduce yourselves, and you know,
There you go. There you
yeah.
go. Well, Amelia, thank you very much for doing this. Thanks for doing this Sunday morning. I appreciate you. Shout out to all the ladies of ORaaT. I see you. I want you to win. I want you to be successful. You have some great leaders here with Amelia and Jen. And the fact that I only have 12% of my followers or viewers are female I feel personally bad about that. That is not a good metric. That is not a metric I am proud of. So I really appreciate you for helping me balance that out.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
Of course. Have a good day.
You too.